Hello LEGO fans, checking back in with you. I haven't posted in a little while. I've been busy at work as usual. I haven't had a whole lot of time. But with what little time I have had, I have been playing with my latest toy. I was so excited about this one, and this did not disappoint. I know there's already been plenty of reviews out there. I'm not the first to this party, uh, but just a quick review on this awesome build. Uh, the Ghostbusters Ecto1. Just to start off, it comes off this nostalgic imagery. If anybody had an older car, you'd recognize that this is very similar to one of those old technical manuals that you could buy at Pep Boys or AutoZone or whatever. So you could work on your car yourself. It would kind of break down everything. So that's kind of cool, that image. The insides, let me show real quick. The insides, it's a black background for the instructions. In some cases, that makes it a little hard to see the steps. I had to use the flashlight on my phone to really analyze and make sure I wasn't missing any pieces. But overall, I think it went together pretty well. And the first half of the build is you're starting to put all the technic, the gears, and all of that stuff together. So this has some pretty cool play features. Besides some doors opening. So we got doors open. Got our suicide doors over here. All right. So front door. These windows are just only stuck on. So as you see, they can pop off if you try and like move the door by just the windows. So, and then the driver's side door opens. The back door does not, because that's part of the mechanism for the gunner's chair. So as you can see, there's a button on this side and the gunner's chair pops out and it just kind of pops back in. Make sure not to push it by the chair because the chair rotates. I thought the mechanism to figure that out was pretty interesting. There's a piston piece or a spring-loaded piece that I've never seen before or used before that helps kind of give it that spring. But what I really wanted to understand is how that chair spins around, goes from facing backwards and ends up a 180 facing frontwards. And there's a really cool little mechanism that they designed where basically there's two rods and there's a wedge that causes one rod to veer, and as they switch places from hitting that wedge, that causes the 180-degree turn. So that was really cool once I got that together to figure out how that works. I do have a little bit of a mechanical mind, so I really like things like that. From a build perspective, the initial part was kind of tedious, and then once you got the skeleton and all the gears in place, the build really picked up speed. So I thought that was pretty cool. So we got the pop out, we got the doors, we got the hood comes up, and we've got a full engine layout, which that's pretty cool. The front tires are steerable, so I don't know if we can see, but they are attached to the steering wheel, so they do move back and forth. But the steering wheel is also attached to this little light up top, this little clear light. So if you spin this back and forth, not only does the steering wheel move, but the front tires as well. So these are all connected via gears. And I thought that was pretty cool. So you have an external steering device, and it still connects to the steering wheel like it logically would. The back does open. the back does open. All right, if you can see in there. And there's a little car in there. So I don't know if we'll be able to see, but there's another little lever piece, and it kind of slides and it opens a trap door. So this pulls out and a trap door comes open, and this little wheeled ghost trap drops out and rolls behind the car. So I definitely want to see the movie. I'm so disappointed the movie got delayed because of COVID. This set should have released with the new movie Afterlife, because if you remember the little gunner chair right there, that obviously was not in the original Star Wars Ghostbusters. Completely forgot what movie franchise I was talking about. So it was not in the original Ghostbusters. So, need to be able to lock that in place. There we go. It snaps in to hold the ramp up. So, yeah. So the gunner chair is from the new movie that's supposed to be coming out. The top has kind of some delicate pieces. I'm just making sure. Although this has a lot of playability features, I still feel like this is mostly a display piece. It is, I don't know, it's just so cool. It is so cool. I like the functionality just because it has functionality. So we've got the trap door in the back. We got the hood that lifts up, all the doors. We got the steerable front tires, and let's see if we can see on the bottom. You can see the gears up front for the steering. But the back tires also have functional. They are attached to this dish and the sniffer up front. So when you roll it, the dish and the sniffer move. Now, I'm not so sure if both tires are supposed to be. Right now, only one tire seems to be making the gears move, and it's really, really tight. So I may have made a build mistake. I'm not sure. I'm debating on whether I want to take it apart or not. So the one tire, I don't know if you can hear, spinning nice and free, and the other tire is really tough. So it does move everything up front, but sometimes it makes a noise, which sounds like the teeth on the gears are skipping maybe. So I don't know. I'm thinking there's a 75% chance I made some sort of build mistake. Maybe something's one stud off or something. I don't know. But it does work. So maybe I would think if I was that far off, it wouldn't work at all, right? I don't know. But maybe it's only attached to one wheel, and all that friction and torque on one wheel just kind of makes it a little tough to spin. But it does roll, and they do move. The sniffer goes back and forth, and the dish spins around. So about the only thing missing on this thing is that old characteristic siren, the wow, wow, wow. I wish it had that. That would be cool. That, and I don't know, maybe one of the light kits, because I know this has some cool light kits that have already come out for it. If one of the light kits had sound to make all the lights flash and had the sound, I would definitely buy that. If it has the sound, I will buy the light kit. If no sound, then I'm not going to spend the money on the light kit. But I think if it had the whole package, this would be incredible with sound and lights and all the functionality. Would definitely. It's already easily top 5, maybe top 3 favorite sets. I don't know. I've had a blast building it, and I'm so happy it's done. but I'm also sad that it's done because now I can't build any more on it. It was a lot of effort, and I got a lot of other stuff to do and build. So it also came with a nostalgic Stay Puft marshmallow bag that goes on the front seat or whatever, or the back seat. So that's in there. So I don't think I'll tear this back down anytime soon to rebuild it, but I definitely had fun. I definitely had a ton of fun. I had a blast building this, and it was so much fun. Every panel I put on there, every time I put on one of these Ghostbuster logos, which are printed, not stickers. So there was some stickers. Comment on the stickers. In the new movie Ghostbusters Afterlife, this is supposed to be old and beat up and sitting in a barn for a while. So there are rust stickers to show how old this thing is. I left all of those off. The stickers don't match the rust. Even from the trailer, you can tell that the rust stickers in the set do not match the rust patterns on the actual Ecto-1 in the new movie. So I figured I'd just rather keep it pristine white, kind of make it look more like the original Ecto-1 from the, I believe it was 1984 Ghostbusters, the original Ghostbusters. The only main difference is that the ladder that's over here, I'm going to show you the ladder over here. It's on this side because of the gunner chair, but in the original Ghostbusters, the ladder should be on the other side. So that's about the only major difference. And oh yeah, the trap door, obviously in the original Ghostbusters, they would have had the pull out almost gurney that had all the proton packs stacked on it. Personally, I think I would have rather had that than the trapdoor, but this was specifically made to go in conjunction with the movie release. So maybe a little missed opportunity there. I don't know, maybe somebody's gonna mock this up, remock this, and change it to make it like the original Ecto-1 and change it so that the proton packs slide out of the back. That would be a pretty cool mock. Anybody has ideas for that or pulls that off, big applause, because I would probably make that adaptation. But I don't think I'm quite clever enough to figure that out. No, I take it back. I am. I just don't want to put out the effort. I'm an AFOL, which means the letter A means adult, which means I have adulting to do. I don't get to play with Legos all day long, unfortunately. So I don't have a whole lot of time to do remocks, but that would be cool. All right, so I'll wrap that little one up. Outstanding build, highly recommended if you've ever seen Ghostbusters, laughed at Ghostbusters, enjoyed Ghostbusters, any of the Ghostbusters movies. Do yourself a favor, get this set. It is badass. It is badass. You won't regret it, I don't think. I can't imagine anybody regretting getting this set. It is just so cool. The old Cadillac wagon hearse, just, it's too cool. It's a hella cool set, and lots of interesting build techniques that I really liked. I know somebody mentioned the grills. The grill is made up of the little tiny roller skate pieces, and it was a really clever way of doing that. But I also liked the way they designed it so that it was angled, not flat. They really did a lot of work and thought in how to get the angles of like the fender, this whole fender assembly, to get those angles right. Well done, well done. It's not perfect because you see a little V gap right here, but that's about as close as they could possibly get to making a 100% smooth transition. I don't know how they would have filled that gap and still maintain that beautiful slope angle. The designers did an outstanding job. I've never been much on building the Technic cars, but these, where they're mostly brick built, I think I'm sold. I think I really am. This makes me want to go out and get the '89 Batmobile, and maybe more in the future. I'm not a big fan of the Technic cars where you see the big gaps between the panels, but this, where it's a sleek brick built outer shell with a Technic and gear superstructure, I like that. I'm sold. So I think you'll be seeing the '89 Batmobile someday in the future, if I get my hands on one before it retires. And yeah, 2 thumbs up on the Ecto1 for sure. All right. If you like this video, like, subscribe, hit that bell icon, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks, guys.